Hi there, Zamir for NerdTube. These are my thoughts and spoilers of House of Dragons Season 2, Episode 2, Rhaenyra the Cruel. What a fantastic episode. This show is one of the best things on television right now, and I can't get enough of it. We begin this episode with the aftermath of the death of that Targaryen kid who is Aegon II's son. Everyone is being searched and checked by the guards. Aegon II himself, he's absolutely losing his mind. Otto's trying to figure out a way to make the most of this because it is his great grandson that was killed. And he decides that we should incorporate the people on our side by letting them mourn with us and letting them know what's happened. Some people think that this could be a sign of weakness, but Otto feels that if we have the people on our side, then this will be a sign of strength. Because obviously we have this Game of Thrones happening now, with between the High Towers and the High Tower Targaryen side versus the other Targaryen side, and this is a good move as far as Otto's concerned. Actually, Otto is a lot more smarter than people give him reason for, and he's a lot more passionate and caring for certain things and how things operate than people give him credit for. And we get to see that in this particular episode because we do get one of the bad guys who killed that kid. He does get captured. And Aegon, who's so furious, wants to just kill this dude without necessarily questioning him. But they do question him. Before they kill him, which is very quickly. And he does say that he got his orders from Daemon Targaryen. And because Daemon Targaryen is the king consort to Rhaenyra Targaryen, as far as they're concerned, Rhaenyra was the one who set all of this up. Now, Rhaenyra herself never suggested this. She finds out later on that it is Daemon, and her and Daemon have a really good couple squabble, by the way. Beautifully acted. Emma Darcy is just such a fantastic actor. And this is where I'm going to get tripped up on my pronouns, because Emma Darcy being non-binary, I got to use the they thems, but Emma Darcy playing a queen, the pronouns are she, her. And so yeah, I'm going to slip up a little bit here and there. Now I'll try not to, and if I do, forgive me, but you know where I'm coming from. But Emma Darcy, absolutely fantastic and absolutely gorgeous, by the way. You know, when Emma Darcy's not being non-binary and playing this beautiful queen, god damn it, I just can't keep my eyes off her. They are absolutely gorgeous portraying this particular person. Regardless, when it comes to all the chess pieces being moved here and there, one of them is to do with the twins. They're going to use the twin on the Targaryen Hightower side. The Greens are going to use the twin to infiltrate Riots and Rhaenyra's side, and basically pretend to be the other twin who's on their side to kill Rhaenyra. And yeah, I know that sounds a bit complicated and all, but that's the plan. Now, this plan was created by Kristen Cole, who's being a bit of a dick at the moment in time. He kind of got caught with his pants down, literally, by Helena after her son was killed. Helena doesn't give a shit about Kristen Cole banging his mum, but her mum. But regardless, Kristen Cole feels like he has to protect his identity, and he does what a lot of people do, is projection, because you know how it is. If you do something fucked up, you kind of project that onto somebody else, so you make it look like they're doing something fucked up, and he does that to the twin who's on their side of the who's on their side, basically, to infiltrate Rhaenyra's side and pretend to be pretend to be his twin brother in order to kill Rhaenyra. And we do get to see that scene a little bit later on, which I will get to. But at the same time, Aegon Targaryen, now knowing that the rat catchers were the people who tried to kill his son, does this really stupid move by basically killing all the fucking rat catchers in King's Landing, hanging them all for people to see. And this is what pisses off Otto Hightower, makes him very passionate, and makes him more of a people person, so to speak, by saying, you've killed a lot of innocent people here. These people have children, they have mothers, you know, and you killed them all just to kill one guilty person by killing all these innocent persons. And this is the moment where Aegon acts a little bit like a Joffrey, so to speak. I wouldn't say he's completely like Joffrey, because he does care for other people, like the fact that his son died, and he did try to help regular people earlier on before Otto Hightower kind of waved that away, so to speak. But regardless, this is his Joffrey moment, and he's been very petulant and stupid by killing lots of innocent people. And Otto tells him, "Listen, mate, you're going to make the people now not be on our side after what you did. What you've done is such a stupid tactical move." And he berates Aegon right in front of Kristen Cole as well. And Aegon gets so upset by this, he tells Otto to hand in his hand, the hand badge, and he gives that to Kristen Cole to be the new Hand of the King. So now Kristen Cole's the new Hand of the King. Yep, I mean, he's definitely playing the game right now, Kristen. It's really, it's weird in a way because he seems to be a bit of an idiot at times, but at the same time, you know, he's a good-looking guy, he's charismatic, and that's what's getting him away with certain things so far. But going back to Rhaenyra and on Dragonstone, she does get infiltrated by the twin, which is on the side of the Greens, and he does try to kill Rhaenyra at one particular point, but the twin who's on the side of the Blacks on Rhaenyra's side stops them. And then at one point, because these twins are wearing exactly the same outfit and they look exactly the same, when they get caught in the fight, you don't know who's who. Now the twin who's on the side of the Black, he does get cut on his leg, so that's a good indication of knowing he was on your side. And they do fight whilst one of them is attacking Rhaenyra whilst the other one's defending Rhaenyra. And eventually the twin who's on the side of the Blacks ends up getting killed first. But by that particular time, backup has arrived, and the twin who's on the side of the green, after realizing that he's killed his brother, and the bond they have as twins, which is a very strong bond I've always heard about regarding twins. I've got twins in my family, and their twin thing sometimes is really cool when you see them walking side by side and doing things together and all of that shit. It's a very unique bond, and by one twin killing the other twin who ended up being alive ends up killing himself because of the grief of killing his brother. It was fucked up. It was a crazy scene, you know, and yeah, we'll see what comes from all of that, because there was an assassination attempt on the Queen, and I know, well, Queen Rhaenyra, that is, the side of the Blacks. My God, I really feel talking about this is really confusing at times, but you have to watch this show because it's just so damn good. And I haven't brought up everything. There's so much more to talk about, but at the same time, unless you watch this show, it's very difficult for me to explain it all. I mean, there's Larry Strong as well. He's like a little fingery type guy, but I want to call him Littlefoot. But at the same time, he's not like Littlefinger. You know, there's more things to come from all of this, you know, from all these players. It's just such a great show, and I don't feel I'm doing this review any justice the way I explain and talk about things. But I'm just loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. I can't get enough of it. I gotta give this a 9 out of 10. It's absolutely superb. Really good stuff. You know what? Fuck it. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Because there were certain seeds that were sown in this episode, and they were delivered in this same episode, like the assassination of the Queen. Obviously, the Queen's assassination failed, but they didn't have to like wait for another episode to then deliver this moment. They did it all in this episode. Great stuff. You know, and Otto no longer being the hand. We'll see how that pans out for King Aegon in future episodes as well. Now he has a different type of hand, you know, somebody who's more of a fighter than a tactician like Otto Hightower is. Yeah, it's going to be really cool. And by the way, Kristen Cole and Alicent Hightower are still fucking each other as well. They can't get enough of each other. You can't blame them. They make a lovely couple. And Kristen Cole obviously is supposed to be celibate, and he isn't. And he likes to once again he likes to, you know, basically blame other people for other things to stop any focus on him, because he's obviously doing something that he shouldn't be doing. And yeah, I can just yabber on. I can yabber on so much. What a great show. I just fucking love it. I haven't even mentioned people like Aemon Targaryen, who had a moment in this as well, but I can't. I'm just running out of time. Let me know what you think of this episode. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to NerdTube, the greatest social media channel you've ever heard of, on various social media channels, and the name's NerdTube. Remember it.